viewers. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna have to destroy all my dice.
If Twitch won't allow a YouTube share attack, won't.
Alright, we'll have to figure out some other solution for dice. That's inconvenient, or at least for me. Did all of your guys' dice disappear for you? I'm assuming not.
It disappeared off the table.
Okay. I destroyed the dice. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my D&D live stream, where today we're a bit poop. I spent all week making this, and not playing for D&D. So today is going to be interesting. Last we left off, oh boy. What do you guys remember from last week we left off? Apparently absolutely nothing.
We got the ship fixed.
Yeah?
We got the ship to a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
To port to get it fixed because we were about to... Our ship was about to die in space.
Now that we're talking about...
It's now at the mechanics.
You were heading towards certain world. Sorry, things are hitting me again.
Yeah, Fish Guy recommended place. Got us part of a union, and got us to a place.
He accelerated your application time for a union. Your union in particular that you're quite well known in. Let's see. Where's Roll20? I'm just gonna have to pull up right here. And you actually were heading towards a dwarven space, taking the 6 hours space travel of time. I'm just being even more confusing now, aren't I? And ended up in the star system. Hold on, launching. Come on. Who's a big computer? I believe in you. Alright. I don't believe in you anymore.
Wow. Me neither, man. I'm gonna have some tough words with my CPU sometime this week, I think.
I'd replace parts of it if it wasn't so gosh darn expensive and I wasn't so gosh darn poor.
Yo, I'm gosh darn poor. You know what I do? I just buy the parts used.
Yeah, but I mean, I literally do not have a source of income. Okay, screw it. You can't even handle Roll20. I mean, we are doing VR at the same time. I guess I'll give it some slack for that. Maybe I'm just being abusive to my computer. So yeah, you were heading as Star Says in particular. The episode before that, you guys found a stick. The Purple Heart staff of a certain individual. And, couldn't find much questioning on it. And have yet to look at the market research, sort of market history of this tool. And I am getting to the name of the star we are in. F-A-U-L. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You always deserve that.
Damn you.
There you go. Alundil. That's where you guys are heading to. That's where you guys are. It's an OWT location, which means blue, the Azure Shields, if I remember correctly. A very passionate organization about defending the small and protecting those who cannot protect themselves. It's widely used for traders who just start out and can't make the RMD dues, and used by star-struck travelers who mean to go on adventures. They have grown a number of galleys and warships and state that they are there to protect those who cannot. They are often at odds with the Omega Privilege, nearly coming to fire on more than one occasion. And, yeah. But the station you're going to is not necessarily OWT. That, in particular, is the Fellowship of the Hammer, shipwright. A mighty clan of dwarven miners and smiths. They value skill with hammer and smithing over all else. They can be found running smithy shops, have a yearly cost of 250 gold pieces in goods mined or smithed by you or your crew, and can include ships. It looks like they take that for credit in exchange for exchange for union credit. But you in particular, Novum. Why can't I rotate all of a sudden? I'm looking at you. There you go. You in particular don't actually. You grew up with this union, and you have extensive knowledge of the people within it and various higher ups. And when it's found that your ship is nearly destroyed and all you have is this ship, a few dwarves would be willing to do some repairs just for the honor of working for you. I don't got much for you.
Wow,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am looking for the sheet on this star system. I really wish I had this already pulled up, but I had issues. There we go. Aldrin. So it's a Class G yellowish-white star, and we are looking for Shipwright Station, OWT, Alpha. So it's orbiting a deep station, Deep Station 1. So you're not orbiting a planet, but the star itself. So you guys head there. Anything in particular you want to do? I wish I could show you guys this somehow. I could drop it in Discord.
Yeah, pull it up on the screen.
Nope. I hate you so much. Sorry, my headset's being a bit of a jerk. I swear I'm gonna end up making my own game just to make this more doable. There you go. And would you mind checking the stream D&D board in... Let's go with lore. The lore channel. That is the star system we are in. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna die. Look. Everyone have a look at the star system? Or everyone wants to have a look at had a look at the star system?
Open roll 20?
No, Discord.
Okay, I gotta...
Yeah?
I see where it says class G, yellowish white star.
Okay, okay.
700 Kelvin.
Yeah, that's the star system one.
Okay, now it's letting me scroll down.
Come on. Come on. It's not working. Give me 1 second, I might do something. I gotta destroy everything. Why aren't you running?
They say we only use a fraction of our brain's true potential. That's when we're awake. When we're asleep, our mind can do almost anything.
Oh, I see. It's because you're not running.
Now in a dream, our mind continuously does this.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do in this star system? Are you just here to get things fixed? Please do not.
Do that first, but
Yeah, let's get things first, because it's been like 2 weeks just trying to get this ship to, like, able to actually go and do things, you know?
Okay. That's gonna take a few weeks.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's gonna take a few days, not a few weeks. You could dock at the station and... Yeah? Oh, hey,
Hey.
you guys aren't hearing me.
Hey,
That's embarrassing. How's it going?
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Yes, I fixed that. Can you still not hear me?
No, I can hear you now. I could hear you from the other room, but I couldn't hear you over the thing, so it was
Oh,
confusing because I couldn't
okay.
tell what you were saying.
Okay. Well, thank you for actually being in the house. That's gonna take a couple of days. To get done.
I rest all those days.
You can if you
Everyone
like.
Rest all those days. Ship is fixed? Yeah?
I mean, you're in a station full of dwarves, and if you want, you could just lay about. Yeah, if you want.
I'm gonna get some weaponry made for our ship.
Okay.
Can they do that as well?
They probably can. Weaponry tends to be pretty expensive. Let me see if I can't pull it up on screen.
We need a ship that has a lot of cool guns and stuff, just in case.
A lot of cool guns and stuff. Let's see.
Maybe an extra safety feature on the door.
Okay. The extra safety feature, that's just you updating your actual features. That's not going to be too much. The guns are kind of expensive. I'm trying to get exactly how expensive, but it's being a bit of a pain. There you go. I want you to display 2, I believe. Yes, there you go. Okay, so that's... Here you go. Oh my gosh, you do not let me do that. I hate you so much. So, we're talking in the range of a couple thousand for, weapons. That's a little expensive, yeah. That's a little expensive, yeah. Do you guys remember exactly how much you got? Quite sure it's a
I
realm
knew
of a
it was a lot.
miming, depending on the definition of a lot.
Way more money than I actually have.
Okay. So, according to my thingy majig over here, my prices. So you could probably pick up a ballista or a mangolin for 19,000 to 23,000. Some prices here are missing. That's interesting. I believe you currently have somewhere in the range of 2,000.
Not enough for guns.
Not enough for actual real guns.
Wait, can I make guns?
You can certainly give it a try.
I have the right tool for the right job feature for my character.
I'm aware of that feature, yes. That doesn't necessarily mean you will automatically succeed.
No, but it means that I can make things. I mean, I'm a battlesmith. I make weapons. I'll roll for it.
Liz is actually on roll 20. I've got Liz here. Okay, yeah.
I don't think I can get on roll 20 unless I take my headset off every time.
What am I rolling?
I
Am I rolling?
don't think you're rolling anything. Let's read the right tool for the right job feat instead of just looking at the name and saying, "Oh, yes, that will work." So let's see. The right tool for the right job. At third level, you've learned how to produce exactly the tool you need. With thieves' tools or artisan's tools in hand, you can magically create one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. This creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Though the product of magic, the tools are non-magical and they vanish when you use this feature again. So yeah, if you spend an hour and you definitely can get the right artisan tool. So it is technically feasible that you could get tinkerer's tools to make this tinkering check.
Okay. I want to spend some time doing that.
Yeah. So go ahead, give me a check. Give me a check.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll for me.
Oh, sorry, you're right. This stupid thing again. I don't know why the dice lags out my computer so much. Maybe it's just because I got too many of them. Let's see. We're making a Tinker's tool check. Come on. Wait. Right here. Intelligence. Submit.
Yes.
We got 10 and 15 for a total of 20. Alright. You definitely make headway on this construction. You definitely get the frame put together. You getting some barrels putting together. This is going to cost you around 100 gold pieces just for all of this. And you're coming to the realization that the things that make this gun a gun are in themselves expensive. You need some sort of high-end plasma generator, a high-powered plasma generator, sort of a magnetic locking system, magnetic guiding system. And that's not inexpensive things. You could probably make this for, I mean, around, you could probably make a blister-like thing around 10,000, which is knocking out $9,000. That's still a lot. You might be better off salvaging broken ships for parts.
Ooh, I'll do that.
The first thing you'll have to do, though, is find a ship graveyard, more or less.
Okay. Should I roll for that?
Well, let's think about this. It'd definitely
Can I
be.
ask a dwarf about a ship graveyard?
Yeah, sure. Let's have you make a charisma check.
Okay.
Let me pull up you and charisma. Oh, okay. That's a 10. If you had advantage, it'd be a 3.
I should get. Oh.
But yeah, it's a 10. That's not good. Liz can confirm this. She's on Roll20. I'm not just being mean. Every single dwarf you talk to is extremely drunk. As is the way of dwarves, our at least. And yeah, you're not getting much information from them. A few of them talk about just.
Do you think Fish Guy would have any connections for old ship parts?
Fish guy. Fish guy. I'll have him make an intelligence check, sure. Look hidden. Intelligence history. Should be history, I think. Okay, why you noble? Oh, there we go. Okay. I guess we'll go with the first one because I rolled like 20 times, which is a 10. Yep, he's having trouble thinking of a place too. He does know, however, from looking at the star map, that where'd you go? There is an armory station and a weapon station. Aside from that, he doesn't know much. There's a heckin' jail, a max security jail.
Any other crew members might know anything? What about that somewhat evil guy?
Now, hey, you have no evidence that Incumbent is evil.
Okay, Incadent. The non-evil guy.
I'll make a history check too. 15, okay. Well, he says that due to his great and abundance in intelligence, he does know a few things about weapons and location of such, and highly recommends going with an arcane amplifier instead of some plasma-based weapon, as you have many magical users on here, but no way to make ship-to-ship spells happen.
That sounds good, but does he know where I could find one?
I
Does he know where we can acquire one for our ship?
probably pick one up.
We
Most-
don't have a huge amount of funds.
Most marketplaces will definitely sell you one for like 3,000. Something you don't have. Although he does distinctly remember,
Guess we're gonna have to rob a bank.
if you like, but he does distinctly remember a few ships attempting to evade a certain area and being lost in an asteroid belt orbiting that area.
Oh, is that the place that we went to with the rats and the was that the abandoned ships?
That was a completely different star system. Although that did have extreme amount of technology that you should have overlooked.
Do you want to go back and visit the rats?
You definitely could try, but that was
I
a
kinda
while
feel
ago.
like yes. I would absolutely, like, almost yes.
Let's go visit the rats.
So there's
After
Minor
the ship
1
is fixed.
and Minor 3.
Please
Which are
tell me
asteroid-
The ship is fixed. Please,
It-
please tell me the ship is fixed.
You could just fast forward a week and have the ship be fixed if you want. But there is Minor 1 and...
Yes, and then let's go visit the rats.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw myself out the fucking airlock.
What?
Can I do that?
You could certainly try.
But we're not in space yet.
I'm gonna have
Well, I
to
mean, we
drug
are
the
in
other
space, but we're not
tiefling.
orbiting.
Okay. So you are no longer listening to Incandescent and just heading toward your previous star system. Star system which you started out in.
Hold on. Where did Incarnate say to go?
Minor 1 is a belt orbiting Sealed and Lock, the first planet in the solar system. Sealed and Locked is the highest security prison that the OWT has. And people attempted to make a prison break. They took some pretty powerful ships, and some of those ships may have included a certain component. That component may be exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, if we go to Minor 1, we'd get to go near the prison again.
It's a completely different prison. You're in a completely different star system.
Hmm. I'm gonna ask everybody in the crew and the other captain what they think and give them the two options.
Okay,
What are our options? What are our options? We're going back to that one place that was full of wrath. Are we gonna,
Or the
I don't know, hit up
or
some
the
bars, see?
so your
or the
two
place
options.
with the where the prisoners tried to make a jailbreak by stealing high-tech ships and abandoning them.
How abandoned do you think they are, though? I don't care. Magic missile for days. Let's go.
Okay.
We're going to Minor 1.
Okay, so you've decided to go in to.
I can't hear you talking. You're muted.
How about now? How about now?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, so you decide to go into the asteroid ring that's actually in the solar system instead of going back 2 or 3 solar systems. Okay,
Yes.
okay. It's a bit of a drive. With your interplanetary drive, it's gonna take you several hours, probably. You're going from one of the most outward planets to the most inward planet. Or at least a belt surrounding it. So you pass all the other stations and the planets. You see a planet full of green and lush areas being orbited by another moon like that, and a moon completely full of water, and some fancy looking sort of sciencey space stations. That's what I'm thinking about it. You pass a silken planet that is bustling with all of these ships. And passing that planet, you're given a warning. You are now entering secured space. Do not accept any unregistered ships docking, and please respond to communications as quickly as possible. No hitchhikers. Because the first thing you see is low-sec prison, then you get to mid-sec prison, then you get to a carbon source planet, and then you get to something that's called restriction level 5, and then restriction level 12. And then you get to a mining planet. And then you start heading for the sealed and locked planet. It's a planet that seems to be orbited by a swarm of something or other. Some sort of satellites, you think. But it's currently being orbited by a full belt of various different asteroids. This belt in itself is marked property of the Union of Azure Shields. But a pretty friendly union, so it's not likely they're gonna just open fire on you for being in there. You notice as one of the asteroids breaks free from the belt and slowly falls into orbit of the planet known as Locked and Sealed, or Sealed and Locked if you preferred. And instantly crushing that network of satellite-like things. There's an immediate flash and that asteroid has turned to complete dust. And that dust turned to vapor. But as you're now in the planet, I need someone to make a perception check to search for the thing. Will you please put your Game Boy down? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you.
I can't. It's attached to my hand.
I see how it is. Okay.
Done.
That's a 16, and what's your perception? Hold on.
That's a 16.
It is a 16. It's pretty gosh darn high. I just want to make sure you don't have the... no guns at the D&D cable. I mean, except for laser guns, which that is a laser gun. Okay, it looks like it's a 16 flat.
Yes. Oops. I shot the dungeon master.
Blah. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up like 20 different character sheets. And looked at a few things. Hey, what's your maximum health again?
Mine are
Yeah,
theirs.
who are you asking?
Oh, sorry, never mind. Don't worry, I figured out on my own. Let's see.
Am I gonna die?
Yeah, no one's gonna help you out with that persuasion because they're all really bad at persuasion. Perception. Except for you, Nora. You have a +4 in perception.
I'll help out.
Okay, Liz wins this roll. Yeah, okay. So you guys set out to scan the area for any sort of thing that might be useful. And you find a half-blown-in hull of an ancient ship that has no weapons on it. You find what seems to be an escape pod completely cracked open with a skeleton hanging out of it. And in this asteroid field, right behind a lifeless rock, you find what looks to
As
be...
opposed to a life full rock.
Well, I mean, may I just bring up the rat infested station on top of a rock? Yeah, but anyways, so we're just slowly spinning in space. You can now see what is half crashed, mostly destroyed warship. Like a really high-end, expensive warship. Deeper scans point out that, everything is completely destroyed. And this is marked by
no working weaponry?
No working weaponry that you can find. And everything, this thing is marked as, Azure Shield's Union property, so you can't scrap any of this except for one thing.
Is it that arcane thing?
It's looks a lot like it. In fact, Inca points out and says, "Oh, that looks like what we need." But to your trained eye of the kind in smithing and crafting, you know that it is largely junk that has been made functional in this way. And
Full of explosives, let's make some fireworks.
do you guys have explosives? I mean, you probably
I
could
don't
make
know.
explosives.
Did
You have
we make
alcohol,
what
so you can
we
make
used
I
explosives.
could
last time?
probably make explosives. I've been making dwarven beer for days. Dwarven ale.
That's fuel, and explosive is nothing but fuel and air and compression. By the way, we're in space, so there's no air, so that you're gonna have to get an oxidizer. Yeah, that arcane amplifier, I think is what I called it. It's functional. It definitely functions to a degree. You could pick it up and put it on your ship if you want it.
Yeah, let's see if we can find something else. I'm gonna explain them what's going on with the non-functioning thing.
My hand stopped moving. I don't know what's going on. Do you see my hands? Every now and then it just decides I don't exist. Okay, so you're gonna explain to them the situation going on, and Content really says, you know, are you sure you don't want to even like take a look at it?
Should I look at it again? Or he said he doesn't want, he wants to look at it.
He's suggesting that you bring it on the ship and have a look at it.
You know what? Okay, I'll bring that part on the ship to look at some more. Might be able to get some worthwhile parts off of it. If nothing else.
Okay. So it's a pretty big ship. You have to actually get down in there and start welding. With a team, it'd be better. Who would you like to bring with you to weld with us? Keep in mind, this is gonna be either a dexterity or a strength check.
Okay, who has the best dexterity and strength?
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta do the thing. Let's see. So
How strong is the guy with 4 arms?
pretty heckin' strong. Looks like being strong is a sport.
No, I don't
Tay.
know about him.
Like
He did try to throw himself into space.
his strength is 20. And your monk friend's pretty dexterous. As is Vhek'ith. In fact, she's more dexterous than the monk. What the heck? Well, she needs a bit of a... What the heck, boy? But yeah. You got 2 very dexterous people, 1 really strong person, and 1 person
Are you
who's...
talking?
I was talking this whole time, yes. I hate this thing. Yeah, so... Let me know if you can't hear me. Tul'dnka is as strong as you can get. He is maxed in strength. Vhek'ith
Is
is...
he good with welding?
He probably could be good with welding. He has 4 arms.
That's true.
There's also Vhek'ith and Vhek'ith, who are very good at dexterity stuff. I mean, they probably can't lift too much, but they have some
Can I bring
dexterity
the
hands.
dexterity guy, the best dexterity guy, and the best strength guy down there to help me?
Okay.
Or is there not enough room?
I mean, there's plenty of room. You've got enough spacesuits. Yeah, there's plenty of room. You can bring everyone if you want.
Okay, I'll bring those who want to help
Okay.
down with me to the thing.
Well, Vhek'ith and Vhek'ith are in the middle of debating who is more dexterous, and they're doing a little thing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So sort of like
I
a
want a
take
dexterity
the pebble
competition?
from my hand. And Vhek'ith definitely won.
Okay, then he comes down.
She
comes down.
she'd happy to go down with you.
Now see if Thoudin wants to help with some of the strength things.
Are you referring to Saladin?
Yes, Saladin.
Okay. The welding goes. Make a tinkerer check with advantage. I'll do that for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, it goes pretty well. You and Vhek'ith don't seem to have too much of trouble getting through with all this. Come on, move. Gosh darn you, why won't you move? Fine, don't move. You get the part off the ruined ship, and well, it's very silent in space. You're surrounded in a complete vacuum that doesn't transmute sound very well. You do swear you see something move, which almost encourages you to get back on the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna get away from whatever that is. Hopefully it's not a giant rat.
Okay. So now you got the part. It is in your hold. It is pretty big. And you'd have to get to something with a docking bay to attach it. But you got it. Withering, what are you doing? Withering? What are you doing in the meantime? Baking cookies? Organizing your collection of things?
Rocks.
Rocks. You have a rock collection. I
Listen
see.
to children scream in the background, you know.
Those kinds of things. How interesting. So do you want to hit something with a docking strip to get that slapped onto the roof of your vehicle, or do you want to just go off on your adventure?
We can't
We
tow
might as
it?
well get it. Well, if we get it attached first, then we go on adventures, we can shoot things.
It is in your vehicle, as is in your hold. You do have it on hand. But yeah, it's just kind of sitting in your hold at the moment.
We might as well get it attached so we can move on to other things.
That's actually rather easy for you. With your expertise in this field, you spend a couple of hours and weld it up and connect it up, and oh boy, does it need some work. It has about half the health as a normal unit, so it's about 25 HP. And its AC is really low, AC of 10. But you could spend some time on it and eventually improve it. But you now can
I
cast
wanna
spells at the
prove it if I
ships.
can.
Okay. That's a thing over
Can
time.
I turn another ship into a duck?
Hmm. I mean, it does expand the range of your spells that have range, and theoretically, yeah.
So theoretically, we could turn a ship into a platypus.
I have to look into it. It might be a situation where you can only target things that have spell attacks, range attacks. If I remember correctly,
Okay.
that spell in particular does save against. So you don't like roll d20, add your intelligence modifier to hit the thing. The thing has to make a saving throw. It's possible you can't. It's possible you might be able to, though. Imagine that, though. Yes, it is attached. Hooray. What are you guys planning on doing now?
Is there like a radio we can listen to?
I mean, you could try listen to, by radio, do you mean something that plays songs or something that, you communicate with?
Like news reports or something, you know?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like, I don't know, is there a star going out or something we can go watch?
You could definitely tune in to sort of the news broadcasts, if you like.
Yeah, sports and
Okay.
weather.
Okay, let me pull up a bit of information. Hold on, I'm doing the meditating, aren't I? Yep, there we go. And there we go. Okay. So the news goes as follows. The Omega privileges profits skyrocket as those that complained about unethical practices and treatment of employees no longer complain. Kraken of the Voids have been spotted near Class G stars and have been seen taking out very large ships. Data raws were recovered at a lost station, indicating a secret post of the civil hood at the Kindah outpost. And the Tih'tulkd have been seen invading more and more northern, I guess you'd call it, into various star systems. Reported star systems affected now include Vhek'ith, Nari, and Ilion. Both have seen raids of the what many have come to call the Vhek'ith. That story is immediately followed up by a report that the Interstellar Federation does not recognize the Vhek'ith in any shape or form, nor do they believe that they exist. Any reports about the Vhek'ith are to be taken as fiction and not real. A few crew members return to you, Noah, and ask, did you find anything out about that staff?
Not yet. I do still need to look into that some more.
Hmm?
You mentioned something about looking at the marketplace.
Yeah, there's probably a history of the marketplace.
Okay, can I look that into that?
Sure,
I think I said that correctly.
yeah. Let me, pull up your character sheet. I want you to make an intelligence check real quick. Is there research? Let's do another history. Okay, that's not too good. Actually takes you a better part of several hours to find out any information about it. It's rather frustrating going back and forth trying to get information about this. On the open market, after some back and forth with some persuasion and promises, you can discover that the trade was the staff was traded between many people. Let's actually have you make a persuasion check. Broadcast will actually do that. Broadcast actually decides to assist you in this task, being somewhat moved by your story, and gets on communications, start communicating with people in the marketplace, and boy does she get information. There's a story behind this staff now. Originally, every person who laid eyes on it saw it as valuable and worth buying, but within a week, the buyers were all driven mad by the loud screeching of an angry cat unseen. They're all willing to sell it at a massive loss. The various seller on record might be an individual known as Tih'tulkd. There's a little information about this person. Yeah?
So I'm not going crazy from hearing a screeching cat?
You're not, no. Neither was a person that sold you to it.
That's good.
Sold it to you. But yeah, the only seller on record was a Tih'tulkd. Bonnie in the F.A.U.L. star system.
Can I see about contacting them?
Yeah, you are in that star system. Heck, you're not in the star system. You might be in the station. Hold on. Yeah, you do just a little bit of research and someone pops up with, oh, wow. That sounds like the bartender on Deep Station 1. The station you're currently orbiting.
Okay, so might as well visit the bar and see what,
Yeah, what luck?
they have to say about it.
We're going to the bar again. Bar fight!
Oh, no.
I say we kidnap the bartender.
What a lovely joke you're making.
It's gonna be real easy. We just keep buying him shots. It's not a joke.
Well,
is he gonna tell us, like, willingly? Because it seems like he's far away and everything, because he's trying to hide, you know?
He's not far away, actually.
Willingly.
He's literally not far away. He's literally right next door.
No, I meant, like, far away from his people and stuff, you know? He might be in hiding, yeah, you know?
Make an intelligence check. Okay.
I got a 12.
But what's your intelligence? You know what? Scratch that. It's more of a wisdom, isn't it? Oh, well, you got a +0 in both. You know, you don't hear much about Bonnie, the
So
Bonnie
it's a good
people.
plan, right? So it's a good plan.
It's a solid plan. It's a solid plan.
Plan!
So they can be found running a bar and casino on Deep Station OWT-1. They appear to be 4'7" with pale.
Next door. Let's walk over there.
Yeah, we're going to the bar. We're going to the bar.
Yeah,
Should we bring the four-armed guy? case
Sure.
things get, yeah.
Oh, let's bring
Just in case there's a bar fight.
another. Let's bring some other crew members as well.
Okay, who are you gonna bring?
I guess. Who are we gonna bring?
Somebody who can help keep things in control if things go wrong.
So, the fish guy.
Well, I just want to say,
Fish guy want to come?
the Burkhouse rolled a 25 on persuasion not too long ago.
Oh, let's bring Burkhouse.
Damn.
Burkhouse is
The cat person.
cat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, let's bring cat person. Plus,
Mm.
she likes to party.
So, Liz, are you currently thinking about kidnapping him? The Bonnie?
Yeah.
They appear 4'7" with pale white skin, fey, and fair features, and wide eyes. Thani speaks in a soft, high-pitched voice and seems to know things that most people don't. Employee establishers can be here talking to Thani, saying, "It seems that we are almost out of skidded ale, sir." Thani replies with, "Oh, thank good. Hold on. Would you mind watching the bar for me?" The employee is a little confused and agrees.
Yo, he's trying to leave. We gotta hop on that.
Could be seen sort of not so well sneaking away. You can also hear him whispering and you can see him whispering in the ear of someone and whispering in the ear of other people.
I just want to talk to them and get information.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm
thinking.
gonna come down the hallway, I'm gonna scream, "Don't run!" And then I'm gonna start running at him.
Everyone starts running. Literally everyone.
Why? I said don't run. Oh my
Um,
God. I swear, people are so stupid. I say don't run! Don't run! Space people, goddamn.
Well, I'm rather small. Can I get over to where they are? Like slip through, like around people's feet and everything? I'm like less than 4 feet tall.
oh yeah, you could definitely give that a try. I don't know, I'd call that maybe an athletics acrobatics check. You're trying to slip between people's legs and not get stepped on. Let's see.
I'm like 3 feet tall.
Some of these people are 7 feet tall. Okay, that's a solid 10. You successfully don't get trampled on. But Bonnie's now missing. Can someone please make me a wisdom check? You know what? I'll have every single character that is with you at the moment make a wisdom check. That's Salden, Burkas, and end of story. You
Wait,
can
I
make.
can do a wisdom check.
I'll give it a second. Okay. Salden. Give me wisdom. I'm quite sure you do not have a wisdom. Not much wisdom. And you give me a wisdom check. Liz, is that the second 6 in a row you've rolled? I'm sorry, last one was a 12.
Second one.
Okay,
Yeah, mine's at least a 12.
so you're scratching your head. How did Bonnie know what you had planned?
How did he know?
And more importantly, the people he was whispering to.
Perhaps I should have wore a disguise.
Well, no.
It's monocle.
Something really hits you. How does he know things that people don't? And Burkas immediately sort of
Is
puts
he reading
her.
people's minds, you think? Like,
Yeah, actually. Burkas immediately puts her head in her hands. Bonnies have a natural telepathic ability. They can hear what you're
I
saying.
know, I have big brain psychic abilities too.
No, but like they can always hear what you're thinking.
Excellent.
Well, then why couldn't they
So
hear
if
what I was
start,
thinking?
like, thinking about like some hardcore 70s stuff, you know? His mind with that, then we catch him off guard.
Well, you see, he maybe did hear what you were thinking, Nora, but the person next to you was thinking about kidnapping them and torturing them for information. So, you know, that took precedence.
And screaming, "Don't run!"
Yeah. But yeah, they're well known that they can speak telepathically within 30 feet and can even read surface thoughts and pry deeper into the mind. They basically have that mind reading spell 24/7.
Hold up, I think I got something for this.
Can I come back a different night and see if I can find them?
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm gonna wait a couple nights.
I got a plan. We're gonna stake him out, yeah, and then I'm gonna use like Ray of Frost to freeze him into place, right?
Yeah, they might be nearby listening. Do you think? Maybe I should just come alone.
I mean, you're planning a sneak attack on a telepathic creature.
Drunken style.
Wait, if they're nearby, I'm gonna think, is there any way I can meet with them alone? I won't bring anybody. I just need to talk to them about the purple staff. This is very important.
Make a persuasion check. I'll do it for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sorry,
can
I
I
asked.
advantage because I'm very desperate?
You know what? They probably know whether or not you're lying just by your thought. So maybe you do get
That's true.
advantage. Okay, that's a 12. It's a roll. A voice slowly creeps into your head. What purple staff are you talking about?
I picture the purple staff of my husband's in
Yeah,
my head.
don't
See if they
know
can see
what you're
pictures.
talking about.
But I also describe it in vivid detail because I've known this staff for so long. I should be able to describe it very well. The way it has a star map on it, the way it's made out of purple wood.
Yeah, he doesn't know what you're talking about. The more and more you talk about staff, even bring up images of the staff, the more and more, you actually see someone else from the establishment. And the more and more you think about this, the more and more you talk about this, they become a little bit more sheepish.
Somebody else in the establishment is?
Yeah, and Withering, let's actually look at your psychic ability, because if I remember correctly, you have a form of telepathic communication. Okay, screw that. Apparently I can't.
So this Bonnie person might be the wrong person?
Maybe. Okay, I want to bring up Withering stuff, but it's not letting me. Let me refresh this. Holy heck, we've been at this for 2 hours. Oh, and I have a viewer. Thank you, viewer. But yeah, let's look at your psychic abilities, Withering. Now that I've refreshed the page, now that I can bring up this menu. There we go.
Yeah, let's do this. We're kidnapping a guy.
Hey, there's one more guy, and he's looking a little, shady, so maybe...
Quick, freeze him!
Oh, you know what?
Ray of Frost! Rover! What is the initiation?
This is a surprise attack, just make an attack.
Attack!
Ray of Frost. Attack with Ray of Frost at his feetsies. Right
Okay.
his little toes. Ray of Frost.
Sorry for Trevor, you can form a telepathic connection between your mind and the mind of another creature. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can now speak telepathically with each other while the two of you are within a number of miles equal to your
Pretty sure
charisma
that's
modifier.
Not Ray of Frost.
No, I'm talking about your
Pretty sure
telepathic
that's not Ray of
speech.
Frost.
That's definitely
I
not
wasn't
Ray of
using
Frost.
telepathic speech, now was I was using Ray of Frost!
I was trying to pull up telepathic speech since our last conversation about what you can do with your telepathness. I believe you have to roll to hit for that. Have you rolled already? Let's see, doesn't look like it. A frigid beam of blue-white light screech towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the creature takes 1d8 cold damage and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. So yeah, make an attack.
Shall we attack?
Yes.
You are specifying non-lethal damage here.
Non-lethal damage. For now.
For now.
For now.
But still heckin' cold.
Well, if Buddy doesn't want to talk, you know, we could use this guy and, you know, kill him to show him that we're serious.
Okay.
Does his buddy know that we've got his guy? We got to entangle him. Don't I have like a tentacle thing? I'm sure I have a tentacle thing. Hold up.
So you're not rolling
Yeah,
to attack with
tentacle
Ray of
thing.
Frost. You have a tentacle that only you can see.
With Ray of Frost.
Well, you have to roll to attack. You have to roll to attack.
I got. Oh, it's not a magic missile. Right on. Right on. Right on.
Okay, that's an 8 to hit. It hits, as he's just a bartender. And he's immediately frozen, and very close to being knocked out, cold.
Excellent.
So, just to review, as I've mentioned this several times over, you are currently in the space station of the Azure Shields. We're specifically known.
Throw me in jail.
We're specifically known for standing up for those who cannot. So you immediately draw attention of no less than 5 guards.
Good, the guards can help us. Am I gonna have to go Neptune on them and control the police?
You want to try and patrol these police? They got warships at their hand. You be a tiny ant compared to them.
Warships. He said I got this little. He's saying I've got this like mind ability where I could take over stuff. I could just make one of them do something silly.
Nope, you can communicate to them. You can talk to them.
That's all I can do is communicate to them.
I mean, there are spells that can kind of do what you're thinking of, but yeah, you can talk to them a number of miles. You basically have the mental version of a cell phone, is what you've got. And I don't mean smartphone. I mean flip phone.
Does it have games? Does it have game? Oh.
It's got Snake. It's got Snake.
Does it got Snake? It's got
Yeah.
Snake. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. It has Snake. I cast mobile app Snake.
You see one of the guys just sort of thinking to himself, imagining a small slithering snake in their head, consuming apples, and eventually the snake accidentally bites him.
Trying not
Gosh
to
darn
consume
it.
itself. No, that was a terrible player. I have to try again.
Okay.
Someone did a persuasion.
Yeah, someone did.
Logic. Wow.
One of you has to bring logic into this. Oh my gosh. So Burkas. First of all, it opens with thanking the gods so much for being so responsive. They have finally caught an individual that is responsible for some heinous crimes. Ashley, she gets a lot of help from the person you got. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was using someone else's name. It was a staff. I bought the staff, and it was a cat, and it's just I'm sorry. Yeah.
He's made himself look guilty.
You've
Ooh,
made yourself look
good.
incredibly
Okay,
guilty.
Can I help? Can I help with the persuasion to get this guy kind of out of here?
If you want, your friend did roll a 23.
That's true. You know what? I'll just be there to support. I don't need to roll persuasion. So easy about getting this guy to get some information.
The police are sheepishly start speaking. Well, you know how we ordered those tin can whiskeys, but got skidded to ale instead. Well, we also didn't get mirrors and wine. Got a stick. I guess the stick went missing. I guess somebody sold it using establishment name. Okay, it was me. I sold it using the establishment's name. That must be how these guys tracked me here, and I don't even know where to... Okay, fine. John Atkins helped me.
Atkins. That sounds familiar.
That's a John
Does he have a
Atkins.
diet?
That's the John Atkins kin.
He was definitely on a diet. John Atkins was arrested 3 weeks ago for multiple charges of fraud and is being held for a total of 700 in gold pieces. It can be either paid or by labor or coin. They're being held in a low-sec prison.
I don't want to free him. I just want to get information from him. Can
Well,
we just visit him at the prison?
You probably could. He's being held at a low-sec prison. One of the things you actually pass on your way to the actual asteroid field.
We got plans for this guy.
Okay, so just casually being shot by a laser gun.
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how I got the dinosaurs to come out the one day.
I don't know. But anyways, so what are you guys planning on doing? Are you guys going to that prison and maybe having a small talk with the guy? Maybe being your resident charmer?
Talk.
Could be an interesting talk. Could be an interesting talk.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
So here's what we're gonna do. We'll do a bad cop, good cop thing, alright? So you're the good cop, I'm the bad cop. I'm just gonna stand in the corner and look intimidating, and you just threaten that you're gonna send me in if he doesn't answer.
Here, you can use my gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her gun.
Okay. A dwarven make plasma pistol. It's pretty intimidating. So you guys head to the... You guys head to the actual
put the
prison.
space toga back on so he'd be like, oh, this girl look crazy, you know? Mess my hair up a little.
You'd give it a try.
Go for it. Also,
Yeah, I'm
fake
gonna do that.
mustaches are always good.
Mustache.
Fake mustache. We should all wear fake mustaches.
So we can't get identified. Nice.
Yes! I'm gonna make everybody fake mustaches.
That's a disguise check.
Nobody's gonna question a dwarf having facial hair.
That's true. That's true.
Especially a female
Maybe.
dwarf. And you're muted.
How about now?
I'm gonna put mine on my cheek because I don't know how these things work.
That's true.
You could also put it between your two eyebrows.
Yeah. Brookhouse will actually pop up for a moment. You know she's actually proficient in this, right? I'm pretty sure she has disguise kit proficiency.
Yes, we're gonna bring you. Oh, Burgos, help us disguise ourselves. Please? I want to be a tiny elf.
Disguiserino.
I want to be a tiny elf with colorful hair.
A tiny elf
Can you
with
do it?
I
colorful
want to be a
hair.
treasure troll with the gemstone belly button.
Okay, this first one is to disguise the elf. This second one is going to be
I'm not an
disguise
elf.
the
I'm a dwarf.
attitude. Sure you are.
That's true.
Okay, so you're definitely an elf, and you're kind of a troll. Withering, you're mostly a troll. Ah, there we go. Yeah, disguise looks pretty well, and are you bringing Mercus into the prison with you guys?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
She should get a disguise too.
Okay, sure, do a disguise as well.
What's she gonna disguise as?
Mercus, not
We got a
Mercus.
troll and an elf.
She'll disguise herself as
I
a
know.
mouse person. Well, you know?
A Christmas story leg lamp.
Sure.
Yeah! Christmas story leg lamp.
The cat's gonna be a Christmas story leg lamp.
No, you don't understand. That's a natural 20. For a total of 26.
Yes!
She 100% looks like a giant lamp leg. What can I say?
Leg lamp. With stockings and everything.
The best stockings you have ever seen.
Okay. This is an interesting group for the This is gonna be fun.
You get some looks. You get some looks walking through.
This is so good, man.
I want to look like this, like my little VR character. Do I look like my little VR character?
Yeah, you've actually kind of established that your VR character is your dwarven character privately. Did you want to like keep up with that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll just make myself look more elf-like.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just have this be my dwarf self, and then my elf self will have like blonde hair or something and look completely different, like more elf-like. I'm keeping my backpack with me. Where else will I keep my tools?
That's a very good question. It is an adorable backpack as well. So let's see. Give me a second. I have an individual attempting to communicate with me in chat, but chat is not working in the
I'm
screen.
gonna bring extra guns so everyone can have a dwarven gun, even the leg lamp.
Even the leg lamp. Ben, you keep getting lesser fired at you. Lasers. Okay. You sure everything's alright? Yeah. Gemstone belly button? Are you sure? Yeah, apparently. Aye, this looks comfy. It is comfy. Yeah, we're heading towards the prison. It's a lesser prison. It's a low security, so you don't get too much issue with that. You can get entry and visual badges and everything like that, and you ask who you're here to visit, and you tell them like, ah, oh, alright.
I am elven royalty.
Heck, you look like it. And they ask about the
I will claim to be an elven princess.
They ask about the lamp.
This is my friend Lamp.
Yeah, why you asking about the lamp? Why you gotta just say it to their face like that? Like,
They give you-
This
call
is
the mold,
my
you just call 'em,
emotional-
What's with the mold? Is that what you say? Like, who does that? Rude.
This is our emotional support lamp. We need this lamp.
Yeah, our emotional support lamp. Leg lamp.
They give you
We need all the emotional support we can get.
a weird look, but they'll let you in, they guess. So what you are taken to a room with multiple chairs and some people sitting and talking and different tables. And you're told to wait until the prisoner is brought out. This is an interrogation room. You have the public room.
What are we doing here again?
We're interrogating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can we request a private room? I am an elven princess. I need privacy.
They look at you, look at the leg lamp, look at you. Fine.
I am disguised to look like a beautiful elven princess. I'm just very short, which is... Oh, is it gonna be a problem that I'm only like 3 feet tall and most elves are, you know... I'm half elf.
You just stand on a
Half
chair.
elf. It's true. Very high heels.
Following your request, I do take you to a private room, with a private sort of area. It has a table, a couch, and a bed.
I brought ropes. Just in case.
Okay. So, a few
Burkos
minutes.
is the best at...
Hmm?
Oh, right. Sorry. Burkos is good at persuasion. We should have her help persuade.
Yeah, the lamp could definitely talk you through this.
What, by beating them with her? Yeah, we just pick up the lamp and start beating them with them?
Okay, so,
I'm feeling all the emotional support!
a few minutes later, you're brought... An individual is brought into the room, a scruffy old, male. Hold on. My ear just, sorry. A scruffy sort of grayish old male that looks like they've had a long life of less than legal activity. Not necessarily like something extreme, just, you know, like fraud sort of things. They give you the scent of a con man. You can literally smell the lies coming off of them. And looking at you three, they sort of just start grinning. And you guys can hear me fine, right?
I think they like us. Yeah,
Can I see through the disguises?
You don't know.
I'm not a real elf.
It seems to be a human. You don't know if they're particularly something else that looks a lot like a human.
What do you think, Burkos? I whispered to the leg lamp.
Burkos says maybe we should, actually talk to them.
Okay. What do you know about the purple staff? I asked them about that. I give them a description of the staff, say that they have been known for having a stool in the, you know, all that.
Alright, we still have to think about, the stick thing with the cat.
What cat?
The angry cat. You hold the stick thing, you hear an angry cat. Cat keeps listening.
I've never heard an angry cat while holding the stick thing. Stick thing. Sorry, I think I said something wrong.
Interesting.
What?
Angry cat!
I
There's a
wonder if
cat!
it
It has ears and it's furry and it goes at like 3 a.m. knocking things over.
Are you scared of cats?
No, I'm annoyed by that cat. Couldn't sleep for a heckin' week.
Huh. I haven't had
Talks
that
about
problem with the
staff, we're
stick
gonna
thing.
shove a lamp up your butt.
Oh.
Wait, can you hear it when the stick is present?
Yeah, only if I'm the one holding the stick. Felt like I, had
Oh,
something
good.
that wasn't mine. And something was angry about it.
I'm holding this stick,
That ain't mine.
but I'm
I ain't
holding it
taking
very
it.
firmly, very
It-
close to me.
It's not mine.
Oh no, I don't want you to take it. This is my stick.
Well, good luck with the stick.
Where'd you get the stick from?
You're not here about the... Oh, okay.
I don't care what crimes you've committed. I just want to know where you got the stick from.
I see. Well, that sounds like some information that you might find useful. No, that information isn't free. Hey, am I muted? I am muted. Why am I muted?
I can't
Ah! I was muted. Okay, it's making me be in this mode. Well, you see, that sounds like information. Information that wouldn't necessarily be free. Are you trying to make a determination check?
Yes.
Hey, give me a second.
Your life isn't free.
No, it ain't.
I'm gonna go all dwarven anger on them.
Alright, give me a second.
Being with the lamp.
You seen an angry dwarf? Angry dwarfs are scary. I don't know if you're talking or not.
Ah!
She gonna fold you like a pretzel, boy.
Angry female dwarfs can be very terrifying.
Okay, so it seems like this is
Frustrating, angry female dwarfs.
intimidating. Let's see. Okay,
I'm over
okay.
100 years old.
Okay. Anytime I go to look at another screen, you guys can stop hearing me. That's great. Yeah, that's a total for 10 with for intimidation, and that's with advantage.
Wait, is anybody gonna help me with intimidation?
That would give you advantage, and you got a 10 with advantage.
I'm gonna point the gun at him. I'm gonna point the gun at him.
I'm gonna get help from my companions with intimidation.
Okay, that would give you
We all got
advantage, which would be
dwarven weaponry.
10.
I cast magic missile.
You. Okay, what your damage?
Sweet. What is it?
Wait,
D4,
are we
right?
gonna end up killing the guy?
Can you guys hear me? You can hear me. I don't know about killing, but
we shouldn't kill him. We should break his kneecaps first.
Dude, it's a D4. Like, how much damage is it gonna do? It's like it's magic missile. Come on.
well, if someone wants information from you and they take out something and stab you with it, how likely are you to give them information?
Pretty likely. I don't want to get stabbed again. You know.
Okay, so that's 3d4.
Alright, that's one. I got two more.
And apparently I put up mage armor for you, so if you want to cast that, yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so that's sort of 6 damage. 5 damage, sorry, I can't math.
That'll show
I'm gonna ask the leg lamp to help. We need this information. This is important. They're very good at
he doesn't like
persuasion.
cats. What if we take her outfit on and she starts meowing at him?
Come on, Berkas, please help.
Okay, let's
Before
see.
this gets out of hand and we just kill the guy.
So that's a total of...
Which is...
I'ma kill him. I need the experience. I'll kill him. Tell him that. Yeah. You
Don't kill
listen
him
here, my
quickly.
guy.
you're not getting experience
Kill him
by
slowly.
killing. You're getting experience by completing tasks. By the way, that's a total of 9 points of damage. And he's hecking her.
Nice. Good.
He-
Good.
he's
Now he's gonna talk now, ain't he?
He's suddenly looking like he's almost dead. And you hear a subtle
But
zipping
he's not
sound.
dead, and that's important.
Okay. For the information, I will cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay,
Nice.
you want to make a charisma check? Okay.
Yes.
Good cop, bad cop. Nice.
How'd I do?
Let's see. Charisma. Well, you have
I
a
got Cure Wounds.
+1 in charisma. And all together, +1 in persuasion. Okay. That's an 11. I don't know. Give her advantage.
Can Berkas help?
Brookhouse would love to help. You hear a sudden unzipping as the leg sort of opens up in a sort of a mostly dressed, black-furred merkin comes out. And this is now when you really understand what kind of pull Burkas has when it comes in the way of charisma. She'll stand behind you and just...
Did that guy just leak a whole person from his leg?
No, the leg
No,
lamp.
that's the leg lamp.
The lamp of the leg. The thing you set up.
Okay. Wow. I was gonna be like, wow, leaking people.
It's a tiny person comes out of your leg.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
mean, if you
Well,
could just
tiny
unzip
merkin
it and a
comes out.
tiny person came out, then that would make pregnancy so much easier.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, Burkas will come up right behind you and sort of suggest to him that he really does follow the instructions. It is a wise decision in this case, and she'll use her charisma check to do this. Well, actually, no. What she'll do is she'll give you advantage,
Supercross.
making a natural 20.
Okay, so
Nice.
is he gonna talk?
He sort of he really doesn't want to, but he'll tell you the information you want. He picked it up from a robot. You picked up from a robot guy named Luma, and the F-NEE
Okay,
star.
I'm gonna write down this information.
Does he have access to communicate with this gentleman?
Not in prison.
Does he have a
Not
a
in
way that
prison,
we
huh?
can communicate with this gentleman?
Let's see. You can always go to that system in itself. That's new Artes, which is pretty, it's nearby. It's one of the closest stars. He'll tell you that it's a robot. It's a robot merchant, actually. It's an AI driven robot merchant. It sells several different things.
Oh, right.
It's a shopkeep. It's a shopkeep at a but certain star. It will sell you things. It will buy you things. It sells mainly robotic stuffs and AI stuff. You could probably pick up a good AI unit there if you want it. Yeah.
Oh, for Bear. Oh. Okay, can we get any other information from this guy before we go? Also, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds because I did say I would cast Cure Wounds.
At what level?
What level can I cast it at?
Maximum Brawly.
Let's see. Cure wounds. Let's pull that up. I'll just drop it there. Looks like you have you have 2 second level spell slots available, and 5 first level spell slots.
I'll do it at. Maybe I should save the second level spell slot and do it at first level.
What for? You're traveling after this.
That's true. Okay, I'll do second level. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the guy.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus your spell, 2d8 plus your spell modifier. Let's see, 2. That's 3. So you spell mod. Okay. 8 points of damage. You hear 8 points of damage. That nearly undoes his whole damage. Okay, yeah. Just says Luma's a bit on the fits. Can kind of say things wrong and do things wrong is probably how it ended up in a place like this in the first place. Luma also sells in alcohol sometimes. That's how it got to the bar in the first place. But yeah. Did you hear any of that? That's how you... Okay, okay.
Yep, I heard.
I was a little
so
worried
we
I
need
was
to
muted.
go find this robot merchant.
Yeah. I think that's actually gonna be all for today. We've been streaming for what's probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Okay, and my voice is working. Great.
So go ahead. Yep, it's working.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys hop on your ship, which is now fully geared and with a sort of arcane amplifier attached, and you start heading that way. We'll pick up next week where we get onto that gravitational focus wave generator and send you guys there. Thank you very much, everyone who is viewing this in the future. Thank you very much, in particular, to Damn XD and my other silent viewer, which might actually be right here. Thank you, everyone. Bye.